What's up agents, and welcome back to another Division build video. After the success of my previous video where I did a protection from Elite build, I thought I would follow on with that theme, do a couple of the variations of protection from Elite builds. Just before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come over to Twitch and hit follow. I could be streaming live right now. And if you need a community Discord, there has never been a better time to join. You'll find the link down below in the description. And with all that said, let's get started. So first of all, we are going to start this build off with something a little bit different than the previous build, because we didn't need it from here. Is we're going to use the survivalist specialization. And the reason we're going to use that is because here you can see here we get the elite defense passive talent. And it gives us 10% increased protection from elites, which is really nice. We do get a few other things with this. We get the fire grenade, which is one of the better grenades. We also get 15% increased outgoing healing if you need that for any reason. And armor kits now repair over 5 seconds instead of instantly, but also apply to group members as well. So if you feel like somebody's struggling, you'll be able to help them out. We're going to use the Eagle Bearer again, with the Eagle Bearer having the damage nullifying talent. So make sure that you are spec'd into assault rifle damage. And if you need help getting an Eagle Bearer, by all means come over to my stream and let me know. So let's take a look at the build. So we've just gone with Strikers. Now Strikers is really good, and especially with a fast RPM gun. If you don't feel like using the Eagle Bearer, I would certainly recommend using a Police M4. As you can see, look, we get 9, 7, 8 in the RPM. We get 10 less in the mag to the Eagle Bearer, but the Eagle Bearer is an exception here that gets 60 while the rest get 50. You can see my Police M4 does less damage at level 20, but obviously it is faster. But this is only level 10. The Eagle Bearer has got another 10 levels that I could level it up. I've just not got enough exotic components right now. So we're going to go with the Eagle Bearer. So let's just take a look at what we get. We get weapon damage, assault rifle damage and health damage. And then we get the talents down at the bottom. Eagle Strike. Accuracy increases as you continuously fire up to 30%. Headshot kills grant the tenacity buff for 15 seconds. And the strength of tenacity is increased by 1% for body shots and 5% for headshots. Tenacity, 40 to 80% of damage taken is delayed until the buff expires. All of the total delayed damage is reduced for each enemy killed while the buff is active, up to 100% with 3 kills. So really good for nullifying damage. Let's take a look at Strikers, because that's nothing new. Just before we move on to that, secondary gun, I've got the lefty in here because I do kind of like having the perfect sledgehammer to help with bosses and to help with hunters and things like that. And the fire grenade is almost perfect for that as well. So that's a nice combination here. But you could put a rock and roll in, an SMG, anything that's going to give you fast stacks. In all honesty, Strikers is really easy to build up with the Eagle Bearer or with the Police M4. I don't really use it. It's just more of a precaution. What I would recommend is, if you're going to run the Police M4, is to just run the Scorpio, because the Scorpio is a great get out of jail free card. So let's take a look at the Strikers. We're going to run the backpack because we get the talent that is really good for extra damage. 2 pieces gives us weapon handling, 3 piece gives us some rate of fire, and then 4 piece gives us Striker's Gamble, which is where all the damage comes in. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. And it actually takes it to 1% because we're using the backpack, and that's what the risk management talent does. 1 stack lost per second between 0 and 50, and 2 stacks lost per second between 50 and 100. So it just makes it really easy not to lose stacks. It's just really good. As you can see, for attribute wise, we're rolling with crit chance and weapon damage obviously, and we're doing protection from elites. 13% still escaped me, but I've got 12% everywhere else. Then we're going to look at the gloves. You can see I'm running weapon damage and crit chance. On the knees, weapon damage and crit chance. On the holster, going to be no surprise, weapon damage and crit chance. And then on the chest piece, we can go with the Gruppo. Now the great thing about Gruppo is we get 15% flat weapon damage. And obviously we get the brand set bonus, we get critical hit damage. You can see here the attributes, critical hit damage again, and critical hit chance all optimized up with the 12% protection from elites mod. Obliterate does really well for weapon damage. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, but it stacks up to 25 times. So really good. But obviously you can put whatever damage talent you want. I just think Obliterate is really good. Next, we're going to get a chill out mask. This is still available for the moment, I believe, from the loot goblin, if you've not already got one. Other alternatives, if you've not got one, you could run with the Coyote's mask to help buff your team. You could go with Seska mask as well, but you are going to get some more crit chance that way. So you just need to make sure one of your rolls here would be critical hit damage, just to even it out. Always remember, rule of thumb, as close to 60% critical hit chance as possible, everything else into critical hit damage. So on the healer guard, you can see I get 5% total armor. I've swapped this one over to weapon damage, crit chance, and then double protection from elites. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4% short on what we could be if we had max mods. So as you can see, it's really easy to stack in a lot of protection from elites without really sacrificing what would be a normal red build. So shield, I've got level 21. It really starts to shine once you hit level 10. So don't sleep on putting expertise into your shield. And I've got the Reviver Hive, again, for another get out of jail free card. If we were to look at the stats, you can see I'm at 56% critical hit chance. I don't really want to go over cap, so I'm going to stick it at 56. 87% critical hit damage and 85% headshot damage. If we went to have a look at our defense, you can see I got 58% protection from elites, 4% short, so it could be 62. And remember, 80 is the cap. So considering we've not really sacrificed too much damage in this build, and we still get really high damage from strikers, we're still really close to maximum protection from elite. What I'll do is I'll put a run of countdown in at the end, but what we'll do, we'll just go over to here very quickly, and we'll just run the first section just so that you can see that it is putting out great damage in the heroic. Because really, although this, countdown's got a lot of elites in, so it's kind of perfect for a protection from elite build. And here we're going to get reds and purples as well, so that it's not going to give us any benefit from them. But just to show you how good the damage is, I can build some stacks up really quickly. And then we're going to get our tenacity buff. The extra bullets in the mag is really nice with the Eagle Bearer. You really can tell the difference. And although I lost my shield, apart from that guy shooting me, we completely nullified the damage with the tenacity buff. Eagle Bearer is still really good because it's just really strong. And although Flatline has made other guns certainly contenders, the talons alone, it's really nice. And strikers, well, you saw that I had quite a lot of stacks, giving us quite a lot of extra damage as well. And you can see the damage numbers then as well. We didn't really do a comparison for that, but at full stacks we're doing over 1 million. And if you're doing over 1 million a bullet, you're definitely doing enough damage. This build does put out more damage than my previous protection from elite build, but it's not quite as protected. It does show, however, you don't really need blues if you're running a protection from elite build. And what we'll do, we will stop it after this bit because I think I've demoed it's enough in a heroic. Helps if you can hit things.
Target's hurt.
You can see these guys aren't doing any damage. It makes the elites absolute cake. Especially when you're hitting for 1,000,000 a shot. You want to escape? See what we'll do. We'll kill the guy that's hiding around here. And we'll let the Chunga hit us with his grenade. Just to kind of see how much damage we would be taking. We haven't got tenacity on, so we've no other damage affecting. Hello. So there you go. So usually with an all red build we would be in a lot of trouble. We probably could take 3 grenades as a push with our health as well. Yeah, we could take 3 grenades. But yeah, a lot of damage. I'll put a countdown run at the end just so you can see how good it is in countdown, because everything is elite in there. But absolutely brilliant. And if you feel like you need less protection from elites and you want to build in some more damage, what's really good about this build is you just swap one of these mods out for a critical hit damage mod and you will still do more damage. You'll just take a little bit more from the elites. So depends how comfortable you feel. If you want to play a blue into this, you could keep the chill out mask. If you got one with crit chance, you could keep this attribute as blue as well. If you wanted some extra armor on top of that, you could change it that way as well. Lots of options, and I'll probably put a Heartbreaker version out as well, because that will generate a bit more survivability on top of all this as well. Thank you for watching, agents. I hope you enjoyed the footage at the end. Please don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate all of the subs I've got recently here on YouTube. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the support. If you want to come and say hi to me live, come and check me out over on Twitch. I could be streaming live now. Or come and say hi to me on Twitter as well. I do have a Twitter, twitter.com/djtickle. Come and say hello there too. Thank you for watching, agents, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Communication relay offline.
Hyenas have taken over the power plant and triggered the lockdown procedures. Be careful, Agent. Last thing we need is an RC bomb in a nuclear reactor. We need to remove the safeguards and restart the reactor.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Lockdown safety protocols initiated.
risk target detected. Area secure.
You're closing in on the target.
10 minutes to lockdown. Evacuate the facility.
Lockdown safety protocols in effect. Proceed to your nearest exit.
High value target detected.
Taking this fucker out!
High value target neutralized. High risk target detected. Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the reactor. Agent, you've reached the reactor. I need you to get it back online. Now that you're in, we need to decrypt the safety protocols.
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Good work decrypting the protocols. You need to remove those controls to get the reactor back online. Nice. Almost done. I need you to destroy whatever the hell that thing is called. You'll need to run the sequence twice.
Proceed immediately to your nearest exit. Full lockdown imminent.
High-risk target approaching. Rogue shock trap detected. Hostile shock trap detected.
Great work, Agent. Now you just need to restart the reactor and keep any hostiles from knocking it offline or killing you. No pressure.
I'll destroy it now! Get me out of
Reactor online.
Good work, Agent. You saved the plant. Move to extraction point. When you're ready to come home, shoot off a flare.
System malfunctioning.
Get on that helo. You've got hunters incoming.
System reactivated. Agent down. System disrupted.
I got a soldier down over
System restored.
Pass the deal!
Rogue bombardier drone detected. Hostile bombardier drone detected. System curtailed.
When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
Coming grenade! Get through! A grenade!
System reactivated.
Concentration point! Get moving! I'm burning!
Torres inbound on your location. Hold tight. She'll get you home. Let's get you home. Thanks to you, the locals will have heat and lights this winter.